So we paid respects earlier to the Honorable Frederick Douglass, my direct ancestor, and it's only fitting and it's only with respect that if we're gonna big up the masculine energy, we gotta big up the feminine energy. And we know that Queen Mother Harriet and Frederick Douglass were very, very good friends. Some even say may have been cousins, which means I'm related to Harriet Tubman. I ain't gonna even get into that right now.
Frederick Douglass.
Yes, sir. An ancestor of mine.
So when you say ancestor, what does that mean?
Well, let me break it down.
Because again, some have said you tried to claim that you are a descendant of Frederick Douglass.
Okay, so let's deal with that.
So hold on one second. Here's a statement from the family. Let me go ahead and read this, please. The family of Frederick Douglass has received numerous inquiries about Umar Johnson questioning his relationship to Frederick Douglass. There have also been questions about his legitimacy of his PhD and the handling of the donations he's received for his school that he is promoting. We can tell you with 100% certainty that he is not a descendant of Frederick Douglass.
How am I helping black boys? That's a silly ass question. How does Dr. Umar help black boys? That's a silly ass question. But because you got a blind weave in your head, I'm going to answer the question because you don't know no better. Because you got a blind weave in your head, I'm going to answer the question because you don't know no better. This is what I do for black children. I am the #1 parent advocate in America. I am the #1 certified school psychologist in America. I am the #1 doctor of clinical psychology out here on the grassroots, helping parents protect their children from medication, misdiagnosis, and unnecessary hospitalization. What do y'all think about a date with the doctor FDMG fundraiser? $100. The sisters will pay a $100 raffle. Sisters will pay $100. And if they win the raffle, they get to pick a social event anywhere in the country. It could be a concert. It could be a sporting event. It could be a festival. We're going to pick her up. I'm going to pick her up. We're going to pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. I'm going to pick her up, take her to the event. We're going to go to dinner, and we're going to drop her back off at the hotel.
Let me ask you a question, Dr. Umar. Are you totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it.
And Umar's not going to like me because I believe that you can date who you want to date, just don't be a coon. And, you know, we regard Frederick Douglass with high esteem, and he married a white woman at the end of the day. So I look at a man's actions more so than who he dates.
Let me respond to my brother, and I appreciate the dialogue because we still brothers even if we disagree. I want to clarify the Frederick Douglass piece. You're absolutely right. About a decade before his death as an old man, he married a white woman. But let's not forget about Queen Mother Anna Marie Douglass. Frederick Douglass had a dark-skinned, chocolate, beautiful, nappy-headed wife. So I want to make sure Anna Marie Douglass gets her due. Now, to your point that we can marry who we want and not be a coon. How is not building a family with a black woman? How can you be exempt from cooning if you do not build family with black woman?
So by your own rhetoric, it's okay if we marry a white woman as long as we marry a black woman first.
No, you should not be marrying a white woman at all.
And I believe that you exclusively date sisters, right?
Yes, and what about the wealth argument? How are you not a sellout if you're giving white people that type of wealth when they've already stolen enough from us? How could you find a white woman who could ever understand you as well as a sister?
Well, the only reason why I mentioned people's actions is because you yourself exclusively date black, yet you're one of the biggest scammers in our community. It's been 12 years.
Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that, bro? Oh, man. Oh,
we was going good till Michael went a little left.
12 years.
Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that, bro? Oh, man. Oh,
we was going good till Michael went a little left.
Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister. The goddamn NBA is a suspect. As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand. I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie. Politics over punani.
Politics over punani. It is revolution over romance. Get your mind right, family. This is Garveyism. This is Nkrumah. This is Lumumba. This is Kamathi. This is come home frustrated and she had a bad day and the things just didn't go right and she ain't gonna want to be caressed and she ain't gonna want to be massaged and she ain't gonna want a forehead kiss. She gonna want her cookies crushed. Every once in a while, your queen is gonna want her cookies crushed. And when your queen needs you to crush those cookies, you have to be able to meet the demand. Every sister, I don't care how spiritual she is, I don't care how feminine she is, every once in a while, she want cookies crushed.
More cash apps. Any more cash apps? Just know the feds and the FBI watching. Of course. That goes without saying, my brother. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. How is the school coming? We pushing, brother. We pushing. I got a big booty and it's juicy. You better cut it out. She said she got a big booty and it's juicy. Sisters, let's do the work first. Don't worry. We're going to make love. Oh, we're going to make some love. You better believe that. Okay. But let's do the work first, my beautiful African queens. Let's do the work. Let's do the work. What do you get for these monthly payments? Selfish ass Michelle Honey Brown Jackson. Michelle Honey Brown Jackson on Instagram said, what do you get for these monthly payments? With all due respect, my beautiful African sister Michelle Honey Brown Jackson, that was a silly ass question. That was a silly ass question.
Great question.
That was a silly ass question. Why would you ask the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the #1 black scholar in the world, what do you get? You get the liberation of black boys. That's what you get. You get the proper education of black boys. That's what you get. You get freedom from special education black boys. That's what you get. You get the destruction of the school to prison pipeline system, Michelle. That's why we don't have enough money, because of that mindset right there. That's that coonish consciousness coming through. That's the coonish consciousness coming through. What do I get? It ain't about you, Michelle Honey Brown. It ain't about you, Michelle. It's about black boys. It's about children. It ain't about you and me, baby. It ain't about you and me, baby. It's about the children. What do I get? What do I get? $11 million a year on grits. $30 billion a year on weave, shea butter, shampoo, conditioner, skin lightener. $2 billion on Air Jordans a year, and you want to know what you get for giving me, what, $50, Michelle? How much you donating, Michelle?
What about your Nike?
How much is Michelle Honey Brown Jackson donating to the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy?
Nothing.
Oh, I got something for y'all. Stay right there. I got something for y'all.
What is wrong with this guy?
West Coast Ifatunde. West Coast Ifatunde. I'm feeling good today. I don't gamble, but we need about $1.5 million for the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy renovation. We need about $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $2 million overall. So we're gonna play and we're gonna hit today. We're gonna play and we're gonna hit today, family. Let me show you what we're about to do. Let me show you what we're about to do, family. We're about to get us some money for the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy. We're about to get some money. I need that 1.2 right there. Y'all see that? That's what we need. That's what we need, that 1.2 mil. Y'all see that? That will get the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy, the whole campus. This will take care of the whole campus, family. This will take care of the whole campus, family. That 1.2, that will take care of the whole campus. So we're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifa Tunde style. We're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifa Tunde style. Now, y'all got to help me out because I don't know how to gamble. And I see all kind of shit. I see a wheel. I see the bar. How do I play this? We need this money for FDMG, family. We need this money. So what do I do? Okay. Cash out, service. We got to play, family. Y'all think I'm playing. How do we play this?
Credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations coming right up. Let's see what we got. What we got? Am I going to win some money? When am I going to win some money? I need some money. Shout out to Las Vegas for packing the auditorium. West Las Vegas Public Library auditorium is packed. We need funding, brothers and sisters. We need funding. Marcus Garvey Elementary School operations, Frederick Douglas High School renovations. Marcus Garvey Elementary School operations, Frederick Douglas High School renovations. Understand, overstand, and understand. There can be no black power without the black dollar. I need you to understand, overstand, and understand. There will be no black power without the black dollar. Wait a minute, I just hit.
Peace and love, family. This is Herpy Hotep, the woke walrus, a.k.a. Papa, a.k.a. the Prince of Potato Salad. And I'm letting you know that I'm raising money for a new school because people said that I was stealing the money for the school for boys. And the new school I'm raising money for, it's the Harriet Tubman, Cicely Tyson, Nefertiti, Gladys Knight, Alkaline Water School for Girls! And I'm raising $8 million. That's right, I'm raising $8 million. And I need you to donate because I'm a descendant of Morgan Freeman. I'm a descendant of Ashford and Simpson. I'm a descendant of Tevin Campbell. And I need you to donate money. And people are jealous because all the women in the conscious community want me to smash the cookies!
How much money was raised? What the people gave? All kinds of people gave. How much was raised, and what's the status of that?
$700,000, and the status is we're still looking for a school, and the status is my start date for FDMG will be 8/21/18, or if at all, it may be delayed to 8/21/19, which is the anniversary of the Nat Turner War.
That goes without saying. How is the school coming? We pushing, brother.
We pushing, brother. We pushing. 2024 comes around. How's that school going, Umar? Oh, we pushing, brother. We pushing. 2034 comes around. Are you ever going to build that school, brother? We pushing, brother. We pushing. This man going to be 90 years old, 1 foot in the grave, talking about we pushing, family. I just need some more donations. I just need some more donations, family. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's go ahead and get into the school. It says here in June 2014, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this is some kind of Mandela effect or something. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys remember him talking about building a school since even before 2014. I swear he was raising donations for a school even before 2014, but Wikipedia, for some reason, is giving him the benefit of the doubt. And it says in June 2014, Johnson said he would raise $5 million to buy the former campus of St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Virginia, which had closed down in 2013 due to financial struggles, and rename it to the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy, which he said would be a boarding school for black boys. God damn it, isn't he so lofty with his goals? It ain't just gonna be a regular school, it's gonna be a boarding school. And this is the man that we're supposed to feel comfortable with boarding our young boys.
Come home frustrated and she had a bad day and if things just didn't go right and she ain't gonna want to be caressed and she ain't gonna want to be massaged and she ain't gonna want a forehead kiss. She gonna want her cookies crushed. Every once in a while, your queen is going to want her cookies crushed. And when
We gonna have the Cookie Monster boarding our young black boys and educating them. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't think Jermaine should be around the kids. I don't think he should be around the children. Nah, 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 nah. He claimed to have sufficient funds to buy the St. Paul site in 2014, but did not do so. In 2015, Johnson claimed that he would open the school the following year, and again, he failed to do so. Guys, guys, I'm seeing some ones in the chat, so some of you do agree that he was definitely fundraising for the school since even before 2014. But if we're just going to go by Wikipedia and say 2014, it's about to be 2024 in about a week or so, right? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, over 10 years, y'all. Over 10 years and still no school. And thank you, Bridget, for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Bridget's always holding it down. Over 10 years now and still no school. And whenever he's asked about the school, whenever people are like, hey, what's going on with the donations in the school? I mean, he always has some scamming ass deflection.
Let's talk about the school, man. FDMG school. Let's go into what has been some of the major setbacks. I know you came on various platforms and talked about getting funding, but what are some of the major setbacks have you encountered, man, getting the school going?
I would say integrity and jealousy have been the major issue. With the contractors, it was integrity, and with my...
You done raise over $1 million for a school he hasn't built. And the main setback is integrity and jealousy. Really? So because people don't have integrity and because people are jealous of him, he can't put those funds to good use. Okay, y'all. Okay. And thank you for becoming a member of the channel, Ahmad. I appreciate you, brother. Integrity and jealousy. What's going on with the school? What's going on with our donations? Oh, they jealous of me, family, so I can't get the work done. They too jealous of me.
Detractors, it has been jealousy. See, one thing you have to understand in order to understand the pushback, and I want to put the pushback in perspective, because I am extremely popular and I received extreme support from African people in America and across the world. I'm the top Pan-Africanist on the planet Earth. I'm the top black conscious personality in the United States.
That is not anything to pat yourself on the back. Them conscious coon clown con men, you're the top of the conscious coon con men, the ones that produce people like Brother Polite, right? Young Pharaoh's mentally unstable ass, right? Yeah, and anybody who's black knows damn well your first level, your first entry level into wokeness or becoming conscious or whatever you call it, is that Pan-Africanist East Coast conscious bullshit. I fell victim to the same thing. I was going to events where red pill and blue pill, visiting Blacklight 365 studios in Brooklyn and shit. I was down with the conscious community until guess what? I evolved. I graduated. That is level 1. Your child don't watch Coco Melon forever. They watch Coco Melon for a set time period, and then they move on to bigger and better things that are more beneficial. The conscious community is just a stepping stone, but people get so caught up in it. And the worst ones that get caught up in it actually lose their lives over it, whether it's due to these scams such as a sovereign citizenship, right? Whether these niggas are talking about, hey, pay me $300 to do your paperwork and I'll make you a sovereign citizen and you don't need to drive with no license. And when the cop pulls you over, you just hand them this paper and tell the judge they have no jurisdiction and they need to overstand and understand and pop you dead. Listening to these conscious community clowns. Who remembers the sister? I think her name was like Corin Gaines or something like that. She fell for the conscious community scam, the sovereign citizen scam, and she did a standoff with a SWAT team over the shit with her baby in her arms and got shot and killed. Y'all, who remembers her following the conscious community? But he wants to say that he's the number one conscious coon clown con man, as if that's some kind of accolade.
Nobody's even close to who I am. Okay? I'm the most requested black scholar of the 21st century,
Hands down, nobody's even close. I'm the most influential black school psychologist in history. You understand? So I want to put it in perspective that there's no struggle here because I'm on the throne, King Leo at the top, and nobody's close. I want to be clear. And I'm talking all 7 continents. I'm not just talking.
And guys, guess what? The question was, what's going on with the school? And we talk about King Leo and the toppity top and the da 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 da. And guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm a man of principle. I stand on what I say. And when I said that if you rock with, associate with, believe in the hype, endorse Umar Jermaine Afontunde Shoemaker, whatever the fuck his name is, then I can't rock with you. I'm sorry. I hope you're watching right now. But the brother who's interviewing him right now hit me up to do an interview. He said, "Hey, Mike, I be doing these big groundbreaking interviews with people. I want to interview you on Saturday." I had an interview set up with him tomorrow, but then when I was doing my investigation for the stream, I saw he interviewed Umar, and he was impressing Umar. He wasn't challenging Umar. He was, if anything, endorsing and platforming this known scammer. So yeah, sorry, Playboy. I hope you're watching, but I ain't gonna be doing that interview with you tomorrow. Nah. We met a principle over here.
In America. I'm talking the planet Earth. I run black consciousness. So I want to be clear about that. So when we put it in perspective, 99% of our people love Dr. Umar. I want to make sure we clear. That 1% of the haters, the jealous persons, they're very consistent and aggressive in their campaign of hate.
Yeah, we got campaigns of hate against him. That's why he can't put the funds to what he said. Come on, y'all. The tethers, the detractors, the naysayers want to roast Tariq Nasheed to the ends of the earth, talking about, oh, he took donations for a museum, and his museum isn't really a museum. It's actually more like a nightclub. At least this motherfucker built something. At least he took the donations and actually built the brick and mortar facility he said he was going to build. God damn, but y'all rock with Umar? Oh, Lord, if I ever hear somebody bigging up Umar while trying to diss Tariq, oh man. We gonna have some problems. This don't make no sense. This don't make no damn sense. And again, while we doing all this deflecting, the question was, what's up with the school, Umar? Where's the school?
You talked about taking over the buildings or the land of a black school that was shut down.
Yes, sir.
HBCU
St. Paul's
campus.
College.
And you were raising money for it. First of all, how much money has been raised, and what's the status of that project?
Well, St. Paul's has been sold. Approximately 3 to 5 months ago, I was told by the auction company in charge of the sale that it was been sold to a developer.
So how much money was raised? What the people gave? All kinds of people gave. How much was raised? And what's the status of that?
$700,000. And
$700,000. And guess what? He's fucking lying. $700,000 is what was raised through GoFundMe. Through GoFundMe, mind you, before what? Before GoFundMe peeped game and said, hold on, this Negro is fucking scamming. And they suspended his GoFundMe account, y'all. Did y'all know that he got kicked off of GoFundMe? For all you Umar fanboys who want to say, oh no, Umar said he got audited by the IRS and IRS said he was good. Well, GoFundMe said we gonna suspend your account because you scamming and you lying. What are you talking about? That $700,000 was just from GoFundMe. That doesn't count the PayPals. That doesn't count the Cash Apps. That doesn't count the checks and the money that was sent to his P.O. box. We're way over 700,000. Mind you, this interview was years ago. He's actively fundraising till present day. We're way over 700,000. We closer to $1.5 million. And even GoFundMe kicked his ass off the platform. Come on, I said it at the beginning of the stream, and I'll say it again. If after watching this, you still support Umar Johnson, Umar Ofotunde, Jermaine Shoemaker, then you can go ahead and unsubscribe from me, respectfully.
We're still looking for a school, and the status is my start date for FDMG will be 8/21/18, or if at all, it may be delayed to 8/21/19.
Damn, this didn't age well. He said that the school was going to open 8/21/2018 or 2019. God damn it, it's about to be 2024, y'all. New Year's is just around the corner. Still no school.
Which is the anniversary of the Nat Turner War.
When you say looking for a school, why not start a charter school? I mean, you can start a school.
Because charter schools are owned by the state, and I'm a Pan-Africanist. I believe what is to be done for black people must be done by black people. Why do I want a charter school?
So you want a private school?
Exactly. Independent school.
Lauren.
Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'll wait. I'll wait, y'all. But you know, he's a marketing genius. He knows how to market to the most unintelligent in our community. Look, y'all. Look at him. He says, hey, y'all, don't forget FDMG on your Christmas list. Look, he got the Black Saint Nick. And he's saying, hey, y'all, send me some money for Christmas, family. Send me some money. I'm going to build a school one day. I promise. I'm going to build a school one day. He says, look, Alpha Male Academy, 8/21/21. Guess what? That date has come and gone. Still no school. Motherfucker making cartoons. The white lady in the back saying, you should just give up. The black lady saying, don't listen to the haters. Oh my God, he is mentally unstable. And y'all eat this shit up, apparently. This motherfucker started selling pillows. He started selling FDMG pillows, y'all. I ain't even heard of a school having branded pillows for sale, but he got pillows for sale before he has the actual school built. Okay, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to let that image stay right there for a moment. Panhandling pillows. Okay. All right. Mm-mm-mm. This was a meme that really speaks to the situation. It says, I'm Dr. Umar Johnson, and our black boys are in trouble. That's why I'm trying to build a school for black boys and need your donations. The sister gives him some money. Then he says, thanks, sister, for the $20, but we can do better. Then the brother gives a lot of money. He says, thank you, brother, for your donation. Then he turns and walks away, and the people say, where's the school? What have you been doing with our money, Umar? Where's the school? Mm-mm-mm. And not only is he such a womanizer, not only is he the conscious community version of Derek Jackson, but this dumbass motherfucker was pimping you woman out so hard. He was pimping y'all out so hard. God damn it. Damn near had y'all running the blade, running laps on laps around the track, god damn it, with how he was pimping y'all with his next scheme. This motherfucker said that he's gonna do $100 raffle. You ladies gonna send him $100 a piece to get put in a raffle drawing to go on a date with his crusty dusty ass.
Conscious and curvy. I'm wifing her up. Conscious and curvy. I'm wifing her up. I want to ask all the ladies a question. Brothers, you can weigh in. I want to ask all the sisters a question. Brothers, you can weigh in. I'm only staying on till 3 o'clock. We got 10 minutes. It's 2:50. I got a question for the queens. Brothers, you can weigh in. I'm thinking about, I was asked to go forward with the date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG. What do you all think about a date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG? What do y'all think about a date with the doctor FDMG fundraiser? $100. The sisters will pay a $100 raffle. Sisters will pay.
He gorilla pimping y'all ladies. Oh my God. $100 to go on a date with. How many thousands of women from around the nation send his funky ass $100?
$100. And if they win the raffle, they get to pick a social event anywhere in the country. It could be a concert. It could be a sporting event. It could be a festival. We're going to pick her up. I'm going to pick her up. We're going to pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. I'm going to pick her up, take her to the event. We're going to go to dinner. And we're going to drop her back off at the hotel or the Airbnb. I am forbidden to go inside. And she is forbidden to come with me. This is.
Y'all really believe him. Y'all really believe him. Come on, y'all. Come on. Mind you, I said earlier, and y'all know me as the king of receipts, so it really rubs me the wrong way that I simply just said earlier without showing evidence. But I spoke briefly earlier about the stripper situation. Guys, he got caught up with a stripper. So are we really supposed to believe that he ain't gonna go in and she ain't gonna go? Y'all, he using the black community for money and for pussy. Look at these messages between him and the stripper. He tells her, be careful. She says, thank you, baby, I will. I gotta go twerk up my weekly FDMG donation, y'all. He got strippers going to twerk it up to send him money for a fictitious school. says, "You should be tired after last night and this morning. Get some rest, smiley face." Oh, he really put it on that stripper, y'all. He really put it on that stripper. She says, "Tired and sore." He says, "I'm sorry, sad face." I say, "Ew. Ugh. God damn. Nasty ass nigga. Nasty, nasty ass nigga." And y'all got some kind of weird Stockholm syndrome relationship with Jermaine because on the one hand, he panders to you, but on the other hand, he disrespects the dog shit out of y'all black women.
What do you get for these monthly payments? Selfish ass Michelle Honey Brown Jackson. Michelle Honey Brown Jackson on Instagram said, "What do you get for these monthly payments?" With all due respect, my beautiful African sister Michelle Honey Brown Jackson, that was a silly ass question. That was a silly ass question.
Great question.
That was a silly ass question. Why would you ask the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the #1 black scholar in the world, what do you get? You get the liberation of black boys. That's what you get. You get the proper education of black boys. That's what you get. You get freedom from special education black boys. That's what you get. You get the destruction of the school-to-prison pipeline system, Michelle. That's why we don't have enough money, because of that mindset right there. That's that coonish consciousness coming through. That's the coonish.
He just called this black woman a coon for simply asking, "Hey, you want us to give you monthly donations? What does the money go towards?" That's a silly ass question. Your consciousness and the cooniness. What?
Consciousness coming through. What do I get? It ain't about you, Michelle Honey Brown. It ain't about you, Michelle. It's about black boys. It's about children. It ain't about you and me, baby. It ain't about you and me, baby. It's about the children. What do I get? What do I get? $11 million a year on grits. $30 billion a year on weave, shea butter, shampoo, conditioner.
Damn. I was running late for the stream. I had to put this together last minute, y'all. I didn't even watch this far into the video. Damn. He just went in on the weave industry and the shea, but oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Damn. Y'all black women must love the verbal abuse. And I say that not to paint you with a broad stroke of generalities. I think he appeals to the more hood, inner city, ghetto-esque black women, the more uneducated crowd. Because any sister worth her weight, and she ain't falling for this shit. Come on.
On grits. $30 billion a year on weave, shea butter, shampoo, conditioner, skin lightener. $2 billion on Air Jordans a year, and you want to know what you get for giving me, what, $50, Michelle? How much you donating, Michelle?
What about your Nike?
How much is Michelle Honey Brown Jackson donating to the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garden?
Damn, he did y'all like that? Damn, he a pimp. This is modern day pimping, y'all. You ain't got a peacock in a crazy colorful suit. You ain't got to sit in a Cadillac. You ain't got to watch your hoes and make sure the Johns don't rough them up or not. All you got to do is get in front of a camera by yourself. And oh my God, this stone cold pimping. Wow. He said, "How much you even get? You can't give me a funky $50." Oh, sheesh.
Academy.
Nothing.
Oh, I got something for
What about your Nike?
How much is Michelle Honey Brown Jackson donating to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy?
Nothing.
Oh, I got something for you. Stay right there. I got something for you.
Damn. Straight weirdo. And thank you so much for the super chat clips. Says we never see him with his 2 kids. Yes, and one of them is a daughter. We're gonna get to that a little bit later in the stream. But yes, he's an absentee father. Yes, yes. For all he talks about interracial dating and you better not wife up a white woman or whatever, he sure did make a single mother out of the black woman he dealt with. Sure didn't wife her up, but I digress. Let's go ahead and get into the continuing controversy with the school. If you thought that was bad, this motherfucker was in the casino gambling, talking about we need to hit big, y'all. We need to hit big, family. We need to hit big for the school. This nigga's on drugs. This nigga is gambling with the donations. He needs to be stopped.
Coast Ifatunde. West Coast Ifatunde. I'm feeling good today. I don't gamble, but we need about $1.5 million for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy renovation. We need about $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $2 million overall. So we're gonna play and we're gonna hit today. We're gonna play And we're going to hit today, family. Let me show you what we're about to do. Let me show you what we're about to do, family. We're about to get
Tweaking
us
at
some
the
money for the
casino.
Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy. We about to get some money. I need that 1.2 right there. Y'all see that? That's what we need. That's what we need, that 1.2 mil. Y'all see that? That will get the Frederick Douglas Marcus Garvey Academy, the whole campus. This will take care of the whole campus, family. This will take care of the whole campus, family. That 1.2.
He already got 700,000 in donations off GoFundMe alone. Now he in the casino talking about he needs to hit 1.2 million, y'all. Y'all are literally funding his addiction.
That will take care of the whole campus. So we're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifa Tunde style. We're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifa Tunde style. Now, y'all got to help me out.
For all the blackety wokety woke Pan-Africanist shit you talking, you in the white man's casino giving the black dollar to him because you think you gonna hit it big. Okay, let's go there.
Because I don't know how to gamble. And I see all kind of shit. I see a wheel. I see the bar. How do I play this? We need this money for FDMG, family. We need this money. So what do I do? Okay. Cash out, service. We got to play, family. Y'all think I'm playing. How do we play this?
Credits, hit the cash app. We got to.
He is literally gambling your donations away, and y'all still sending him money. You know what? Fuck this shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. Speaking of donations and contributions, I'm a little bit behind, okay? Ahmad, thank you so much for the PayPal. Appreciate you, brother. Linda Smith, thank you so much for the Cash App. Appreciate you, sister. B1. But God damn it, just for principle alone, somebody better send me $1 on the cash. I literally mean $1. It's just a matter of principle. Y'all motherfuckers send him millions. Somebody send me $1 on my Cash App, family. Send me $1, okay? If you send me $1, I'm gonna build a police force that goes after grifters and scammers, and then I'm also going to 10 years later have a facility that we build to house these scammers and rehabilitate the grifters. You see, it's not going to be a prison. It's going to be a re-education center, if you will. So if somebody cash outs me $1, I will build a facility and start a security force that will round up these scammers and these grifters and lock them up until they have been rehabilitated. Let's go.
More cash apps. Any more cash apps? More cash apps. Any more cash apps? More cash apps. Any more
credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations coming right up. Credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School.
Ain't you hear me? Okay, y'all better run me my $1. Okay, y'all spend how much again on weaves? He said $1 billion on weaves, $2 billion on Jordans, $500 million on cocoa and shea butter. God damn it, any means necessary.
Credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations coming right up. Credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations.
More cash apps. Any more cash apps? More cash apps.
Oh shit, Jarrell, thank you so much for the contribution. I appreciate the $1, brother. I was just trolling, but I appreciate it nonetheless. $1 goes a long way. This man is literally in the casino gambling our money away right before our eyes, and nobody wants to talk about it. Okay.
Get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations coming right up. Let's see what we got. What we got? Am I going to win some money? When am I going to win some money? I need some money.
Come on. And the sad part is, other people within our community try to tug at his coattails and try to educate him, try to help him a bit, and let's see how he tries to spit in the face of somebody giving him solid advice.
He was using his resources. He did this till about the year 2000. where he then sees like a 4-story big ass building, you know, something pretty comparable to what, you know, you're talking about. Actually, it might be bigger than, it might be like those buildings combined, the ones that you bought. But this is in Brooklyn in East New York, like right off Atlantic Avenue. So anyway, he gets to this building. He said he didn't have $1 for the building, you know, but he goes to the man. He's like, yo, I want to get this building for a school. And the guy's like, yeah, well, he tells him whatever, I don't know, whatever the price was. And he's like, listen, I ain't got no money, but what I
And what Lord Jamar is referring to is he has a stepfather who actually built a school in New York. I think it's in Brooklyn. He built a school, didn't have any money to build a school, but he still built a school for black children. So Lord Jamar is going to tell him, hey, peep game, look, I got a family member who built a school with no money. So maybe you can do something since you already got all this money.
do have is, I got a friend who's, he's like the president of a bank or something like that. And he'll give me a loan, you know, to renovate the place and all that. And if I miss whatever, any payments or something like that, then
Look at this motherfucker face. He's so crunchy. He's so hurt. This motherfucker about to try to give me advice. This Negro here is about to try to tell me something. What? How could it be? No, 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 no. Come on, y'all. Come on. Make it make sense. And Bridget, thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate you. And you know what? I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. So let me go ahead and pull up another one. Same video. We're still going to be on the Lord Jamar interaction with him, but this one is freezing on me for some reason, and we got to continue with the content, y'all. We got to get to the content. Where is my copy of it? You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, I found it. Hold on a minute. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. See, I think what happened was Jermaine's watching from the clouds right now, and he got all his tethers together, and they chopping chicken heads off and doing their root work and trying to stop your boy from exposing the shit out of him. Because god damn it, this ain't a good look. This is not a good look, Jermaine. I was in high school when he was talking about building a school, y'all. I'm about to be 30 next year. This is sad. This is sad. And y'all really let him get away with this. You really let him get away with it. All right, let's see if this one wants to play.
I have CNBC, all kind of other stuff like that. But the thing is, he doesn't even have the type of notoriety that you have. You know what I mean? And yeah, and this man was able to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like this man was able to just put his thing.
And also, just for context, Lord Jamal is not talking out of his ass. I did the research. This is the school that his stepfather started, the Trey Whitfield School. This school has been around for decades now. The school has been around for over a decade. The Trey Whitfield School. This is a private institution primarily for black and brown folks. Pre-K through 3K program, elementary and upper. Inquire about admissions. God damn it, Umar's website will never say nothing about inquire about admissions. We ain't never gonna get to that level, y'all. We ain't never gonna get there. He can't even build the school, let alone staff the school, let alone get the teachers and the infrastructure and get to the point where he's accepting admissions. Oh no, no. So how is Lord Jamar coming to him with such a game? Yo, look what my stepfather did. The school is still up to this day successfully. And let's see how Jermaine Shoemake is going to respond to Lord Jamar.
Into fruition, use his resources. So maybe we're feeling like, money is the answer for everything. But sometimes it's our resources. How about, could you donate your time or something to instead of the money to fix something, how about y'all come in and donate your time to help build up the school or something like that? You see, it's not always about money. It's about the people that you know. It's about a lot of different things. For 700,000, I feel like maybe we could have got a piece of land and just.
You could have done something, nigga, for 700,000. You could have done something. God, that you could have done anything. 700,000, really?
Built from the ground up, and it could have been turned out cheaper. I don't know. We have to look into a lot of things, and this is a big undertaking that I feel like, you might need some help with it, brother. What do you think?
Well, a couple things. I want to deal with your assumption that I might need some help.
Okay.
Most of my friends are educators. Most of my elders are educators and psychologists. That is my field. So it's kind of interesting when someone who's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors.
What the fuck does a psychologist know about starting a school? What does a psychologist know about securing real estate and starting a school? What are you talking? Because you're a psychologist, you know everything. Because you went to the white man's college, mind you, was a good little boy and went to class on time and passed the test and jumped through the hoops and got your psychology degree, so you know everything. All right, psychologist.
Who say I can help him with that. This is
I think they're talking about the real estate part of it. Not you're an educator, but not a real estate guy.
But we already have the real estate, so that's not even an issue.
Right, but did we choose the right real estate? Did we take the money and do the best fiduciary thing with the money?
Brother, I just told you that the schools that we got was a $13 million project 9 years ago in excellent shape. We got a steal for that campus. It was a steal. It was the best thing I could have possibly got. I have no regrets.
Okay.
See, that's when we start feeding into the lies. That's why you got to come see the school, my brother.
Absolutely.
And see it for yourself. Because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting offers for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. So I don't need.
This interaction was years ago. I just need more donations to fix that. And I'm sorry, as a person who's had a long real estate career, he said we just gotta fix the HVAC and the plumbing. Those are some of the most costly repairs to make. What does the foundation need work too? What does he say? We just need to fix the HVAC and the plumbing?
That's why you got to come see the school, my brother.
Absolutely.
And see it for yourself. Because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape, which is why we're getting offers for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system.
The electrical too, y'all. the electrical. We just need to fix the electrical and the HVAC and the plumbing system. So you bought a bando. So you got a bando, is what you're saying. So you purchased a bando. And guys, what we're referring to is after 5 years of pimping and pandering and scamming for donations, just like the Ponzi scheme people do, just like, if I was running a Ponzi scheme, right, and I got Trayvon to pay me $100 and I say I'm gonna give him a great return, and then Pinky Wells gives me $100 and I'm saying I'm gonna do the same, and then Bridget gives me $100. Well, after I get that 300, I might go back to one of them and give them some of their money back plus interest to keep the Ponzi scheme going. That's how it works. So to keep the Ponzi scheme going, if you will, 5 years after saying he was gonna build a school, he bought some disheveled abandoned building that he claimed is the school. And as you heard him say, it only needs electrical and plumbing and HVAC. Is there at least walls? Is there at least, or are all the walls up? God damn it, y'all. God damn it. And a matter of fact, I think I have footage here somewhere. I think I actually have footage of him giving a tour of this bando he purchased, y'all. Let's get on into it. Tours of the bando.
What we gonna do for the girls' bathroom? We keeping the same color. What we doing for the girls' bathroom? What color we gonna paint the teacher's lounge, family? What color we gonna paint the teacher's lounge?
To keep the scam going, he buys some horrible investment, some terrible building nobody wants to keep the scam going. So now he can say to the critics, no, I have a school. I bought a school, guys. I bought a school. We don't care that 5 years later you bought some property. When is the school going to be open? When are you going to actually teach something?
This is King Kong consciousness. I build institutions. I don't just sit on YouTube running my mouth. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde. This is your big brother, Dr.
Peep the name change, y'all. Government name is Jermaine Shoemake, but he goes by Umar Johnson Abdullah some shit because that was his stepmommy's last name, and now he's rebranded to Dr. Tunde.
Dr. Umar Tunde coming to you live and direct inside the Frederick Douglas and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got a school to finish. We got a school to finish, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Y'all ready for that paint day? Y'all ready for that?
So if it took him 5 years to even buy a building, how many years is it going to take to finish the school? Because it's been another 5 years since he's had this site and the school still hasn't been fixed. So it takes 5 years to get the property. We're going on 5+ years still not fixed. So by my projections, it'll probably be another 20 years until we see some kind of progress.
Paint day? Who pulling up on paint day? That's Baba Rock. Baba Rock. Alafia Baba. Alafia.
And yes, y'all, honestly, I think he's a tweaker. I think he's a crackhead. And I think he was probably living out of that abandoned building. We know he was throwing block parties. Just like Young Nine said, he even had some event where he fake married 2 single mothers at the school. Who does fake marriages at a school? This is supposed to be the respectable Frederick Douglas, Marcus Garvey Academy for Boys and da-da-da. And y'all doing fake weddings at the school, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Not yet. Okay. What's your ETA? Okay, I'll be right out front. All right, Baba. Oh, yes. We getting the school ready, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah. Who pulling up for paint day? Who pulling up for paint day, brothers and sisters? What color y'all want the boys' bathroom? What color do y'all want the boys' bathroom? What color do y'all want the boys' bathroom, brothers and sisters? What color y'all want the boys' bathroom? Oh, yes. Hit the Cash App. $ FDMG school. Hit the Cash App. $
There ain't no running water in that facility. Plumbing and HVAC work needed. But he's showing off the abandoned bathroom, y'all. Come on, come on. And yeah, if you're new to the stream, hit the like button, y'all. And if you feel so inclined, like Travin says, hit the Cash App, y'all. Hit the Cash App, family.
More Cash Apps. Any more Cash Apps? Credits. Hit the Cash App. We got to get money by any means necessary. More Cash Apps. Any more Cash Apps?
Man, whenever I want to do my Cash App call to action, I will be using the Umar Johnson, Tunde, Jermaine Shoemaker clips from now on.
What color should the hallways be? Are we keeping this color? Are we keeping this color, or are we changing the colors to the hallways, brothers and sisters? What we going to do? What we going to do? Let's get some water for libations. Let's get some water for libations. Y'all want to keep the color? Y'all want to change the color? What are we going to do for the girls' bathroom? What we going to do for the girls' bathroom? We keeping the same color? What we doing for the girls' bathroom? We want to change the color of the stars. We want to keep black. I don't want to keep black. What color we going to...
Come on, y'all. And all this is to keep the scam alive. This is to keep the scam going. Look, guys, I actually have a school. Like I said, I was going to build a school. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? To keep the scam alive, y'all. To keep the scam alive, any means necessary. And we've had some people from the public go to visit the school, and it looks even worse when they film it.
What's up, guys? We currently are on our way to Frederick Douglas Marcus Academy School to see the construction that's being done on there. We'll be back. Let y'all know how it look, where your money is going at. We'll be back.
So we rolled all the way down to Delaware, right? With this nigga Umar Johnson, right? I've been riding with this nigga, and he don't got no address to the spot, so that might be the next excuse. But I've been like making excuses for him, like lying, like, you know, saying the shit, but still trying to make excuses for him, right? That's our brother, right?
Fuck excuses.
We went
We
all the way
came to the building to where he claimed Is the building.
See, he don't got no address, right? That's gonna be the next slide. He don't got no address.
This the building he showed.
This the building he showed, right?
See this? See that?
2 years ago.
It's time to see that.
He bought a bando, y'all. A bando in a shitty part of town. Would you want your children going to a private school located in that area? And word on the street is it's right by a prison. So for him to say that he's abolishing the school to prison pipeline, meanwhile he buys property right by a prison, make it make sense.
Hold on 1 second. We'll be back. 1 second.
All right. So, you know, we had to spin back around. We had to spin back around the block, right? You know. But don't you know? Like, we rode from Philly. We've been supposed to do this shit a long time ago. But it's like, you know, this my African brother. I expect the nigga, look, realistic, I expect the nigga to steal some money.
Look at this sign.
Right?
Look at this sign.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Kerry says, besides the school and tethering, everything else he says is true. I don't give a damn. I ain't going to get over the school and the tethering. You going to scam our community out of millions of dollars? And but some of the stuff he says is true. Of course, some of the stuff he says has to be true. That's how he reels you in. That's how the scammers and the grifters reel you in. They got to have some truth mixed in with the bullshit. Come on.
Right?
Don't say Frederick Douglas Marcus Academy.
Let's say Maurice Meyer.
Moyer Academic Institute.
Right? This is the exact building he was at. I'm gonna show y'all the red, black, and green. I'm gonna show y'all the red, black, and green rock he was sitting on.
Look at that. Look at the building right here, y'all.
It's the building. Let's see the building across the street. You see that building? Right? Well, if he did buy it, it's no work done.
No work done. None. Look, wasn't this the yard right here, right?
It's the same way.
It's
You
the
see
fake
that old
yard.
ass bucket? I got that shit in my house. Look. Hey, what's up, boy? See, Marcus Garvey Rock. That's Marcus Garvey Rock. That's what he bought the rock for 400. It was the rock he bought. Marcus Garvey Rock. His uncle, whoever he said that like it matter. Right. We live in a day though, Holmes. Go back up there. No, they sent somebody out here to act like I'm lost. I'm not trespassing. I'm lost. I didn't get out and touch your property. So I get out and walk back around. How long you? All right. When we first rode by, it wasn't nobody out there. Now it's somebody out there like shoveling something. They ain't no motherfuckers.
He bought this building how long ago? Okay.
Damn,
Something done with
y'all.
all that money he got. Come on.
Damn. 5 years later, he buys a bando, y'all. Buys a bando for him to host some block parties. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And it turns out this terrible investment he bought, he's not even keeping up with the taxes, y'all. He's hundreds of thousands of dollars behind on the taxes for the bando. So do you really think he's ever going to build a school?
This is not something Photoshop or made up. Copy, paste that in here. So that's the website and that's the parcel number. When you type in the parcel number and you click search, right here, you can see Douglas Frederick and Garvey Marcus, Wilmington, 611 East 17th Street. And you click on details. Now, as you can see, let's zoom in so we make this a little bit bigger for you. Again, owner, Douglas Frederick and Garvey Marcus, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc., P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. Now we come down here, as you can see right here, 2019A. The principal due is $2,589.55. The penalty due is $155.38. The principal due is $25,881.14. The penalty due is $1,294.05. School balance due right down here is $27,175.19. Understand, it gets better. Why is this important? Why are we covering the tax issues? Because as Pound Fact stated, he purchased the school based upon public records, and I don't believe this, but based upon public records, he purchased the school for $400,000. So let's factor in closing costs and say that's another 50 to 100 grand. Based upon what he's received from GoFundMe.
Come on, y'all. Come on. You behind on the taxes for the bando that you purchased 5 years too late.
Yep. So let's go back. And now let's put in the other building. This is the other building that he owns. Click search. And as you can see, let's click details.
And Keeson, we know exactly what he's spending the money on, y'all.
Credits, hit the cash app. We got to get money by any means necessary. Frederick Douglas High School renovations coming right up. Credits, hit the cash.
Chat for you guys.
He gambling it away. Come on.
Go and do your own due diligence, because this is what people are supposed to be doing if you claim to care about the community. This is the other building's parcel number. Now you come down here and look at this. 2019A principal due is $5,532.88. The penalty due because he's late is $331.97. The principal due is $55,298.19. The penalty due is $2,764.90. Now understand, I calculated the total at $168,563.
$168,000 behind on taxes, but he's gonna open a school one day, y'all. Make it make sense. And over time, people have been waking up to the fraud. People have been questioning him more and more. Word on the street is he don't show his face in Philly no more, and I think it's because the people want answers.
Umar can't tell you when the HVAC coming. Umar can't tell you when the school opening. Umar can't tell you how he would pay the utilities in the school. Umar can't tell you how he would pay for the staff. Umar hasn't verified that he's even hired a staff. He can't tell you anything of note about this school, but he does have the time to comment on who a high schooler should take to prom. This is just another indicator that Umar, although he's a great orator, although he's very entertaining, he's not somebody we should take seriously. Seriously, man, like if y'all care, if anybody cares about who Bronny James is taking to prom, that's how you know you do not have enough love in your life. You don't have enough hobbies, right? Like Ketanji Jackson got on the Supreme Court. She has a white husband. Nope, we don't care. Black men don't care. The only people who care are women that are losing and people that are losing.
So Dr. Umar, where is the school Johnson, has jumped on the Ebony K. Williams bandwagon. And I'm like, but where's the school? We've been waiting for the school for like 3 years. Like, where's the school? You got time to be talking about Ebony K. Williams and her right to not want to date a bus driver, and we still waiting for the school? Like, I don't understand how you got so much time to be attacking people and fight with people online. And did y'all see that video over there on Tasha K? What that lady said he wanted to taste the Gucci? He told her, you gonna be the one I F when I come down here. Did y'all see? No wonder we ain't got no school. And now you want to attack Ebony K. Williams for her right to choose. Leave black women alone. So, Dr. Umar...
Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's not looking good. And as the people came out exposing them more and more, he's been getting some interesting donations in the mail, y'all. Somebody done sent him some instant grits as a donation. Someone sent him a fake check. This is for Dr. Umar Infant Tuesday. They said a lot of money, fake check for fake school. Ha ha ha. Oh man, somebody sent him some elephant poo. Yes, 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 yes. The people are letting him know exactly how they feel about him. He got some elephant shit in the mail, y'all. You cannot make this up. Somebody sent him $1,000 in fake money, fake money for a fake school. I think that's the only way to go, y'all. That's the only way to go. And then last year, the state of Pennsylvania actually sent him a cease and desist letter prohibiting him from doing any fundraising in that state. So, ladies and gentlemen, for all of those fanboys of Umar talking about he said the IRS audited him and the IRS said he's fine. No, GoFundMe kicked him off, deplatformed him. The state of Pennsylvania sent him a cease and desist. And to keep it a buck, people have been suing him as well. I mean, he's had more than one person initiate a lawsuit against him. This one was the funniest. This person came for him and all of his aliases. It says Umar Johnson, also known as Jermaine Shoemake/Shoemaker, also known as Lil Jermaine Shoemake, also known as Umar Abdullah Johnson, Umar Ifatunde, the most requested scholar in the country/world, King Kong of consciousness, the notorious RBG, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Papa, Big Papa, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Umar, and the founder and principal of the Frederick Douglas and Marcus Garvey Academy. God damn it, they sued him under every name and alias that he is known to have. Oh my gosh. And this lawsuit was very interesting because it goes through the bando that he purchased. It goes through him lying and grifting for donations, but it also says that he is in the same league as some other scammers within the community. Look, the lawsuit even lists Brother Polite. The lawsuit lists Vincent Green, who was doing some pension scams. The lawsuit lists Jay Morrison. So they're putting them in the same league as all of these other community grifters and scammers. And y'all really still out here riding for Umar. Okay. All right. And you know what was so funny? Some woman even had the audacity to leave a comment on this stream before it was live. She left a comment on my live stream and said some dumbass shit, y'all. Look at what this woman said. She said, Brother Umar Johnson opened the 13M Black Independent Frederick Marcus Garvey Academy in 2021. Y'all, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Do you know how ignorant this woman is? Do you know how ignorant she is? You know what she's referring to that he opened in 2021? Raised millions of dollars, mind you. Millions of dollars raised. This is what he's done other than purchase a bando. He has a website. He has a website for some online academy, y'all. Check out the website for his online academy that he's really just using as a click funnel to get more donations. But he says online tutoring's now available. Why you buy a building for if you was just going to do an online scamming ass school? What is going on here? And guess what? The only lessons that he teaches on his online school is 2 lessons. We got a less than 2-minute lesson on how to say hello in Swahili is lesson 1. And lesson 2 is how to say numbers in Swahili, a 55-second clip. This is his school he has built. This is his academy. He built another website to try to keep the scam going. Pay now, donate now. 2 lessons. We're going to teach you how to say hello in Swahili, and we're going to teach you how to say some numbers in Swahili. That's the only thing he's going to teach us, y'all. Make it make sense. This is so, so sad. It continues because if we get on to the next segment now, we have to speak about the hypocrisy because this man screams from the mountaintops that black men should not date or marry white women or any woman of any other race, and interracial dating is so bad and blase, 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 right?
If I walk in and you say he's pro-black, because this is what people say when they see me, it'll be 1,000 blacks. He's pro-black. Do you know what you're saying about everybody else in here?
No,
they're fucking coons. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. We're the only people, we're the people who are for us, are the minority. Think about that. But you have to describe people who care about black people as pro-black.
Had a lot of conversations with people about this topic, a lot of heated debates. People want to know, can you be pro-black and date outside your race?
Absolutely not.
And I got my good brother right here, who's an advocate, and he says that you can be pro-black and date outside.
Impossible. You cannot. Marriage is a business. When you get married, you commit your mind, your body, your heart, your soul.
We're going to take dating advice from this motherfucker. Knocking down strippers, okay.
Soul and your pocketbook, your savings, your estate, your wealth. You commit that to that person you're married to. See, when you marry, you don't marry an individual. You marry into a race. You marry into a community. So I didn't marry a Jewish woman. I married into Jewish society.
Question, Dr. Umar, are you totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why. It's not because... Cut it out, Envy. Cut it out, Envy.
Don't do that, Envy. I'm gonna be having a serious
We
conversation.
have a name for it. We have a name for it.
Okay.
The Snow Bunny Crisis.
Okay.
I am against the Snow Bunny Crisis. And I want your white listeners to understand. Because people be trying to say stuff like, he's the Black Hitler. I'm not the Black Hitler. I am in no way interested in hurting or harming the life of any human. White, Asian, Chinese. I believe in respect.
God damn it. And we got one of the biggest cooning and buffooning shows out there, The Breakfast Club, platforming this imbecile. Come on, y'all. They all in it together. DJ Envy doing real estate scams. Umar Johnson scamming the community. Come on.
And everybody. The reason I'm against interracial marriage, Envy and Charlemagne, is because marriage is an economic contract. It's an economic contract. Most women do not marry down in status. They marry up. And if you don't believe me, show me a rich white woman married to a broke-ass black man.
He's talking about how marriage is such a business. Meanwhile, he got 2 children out of wedlock and refused to marry their black mothers. So we supposed to not marry who you don't want us to marry. Meanwhile, you having babies with black women, but these black women aren't good enough for you to marry. Hypocrisy.
Black men have a valid claim to argue about child support.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You know, I've been victimized by child support. I didn't marry my oldest daughter's mother. She wanted to get married, and I didn't. It's not that.
Damn, that black queen wanted to get married to you, and you refused to marry her. But we should take your marriage advice.
She couldn't have been the wife, but I was not going to marry you just because you were having my child. It don't work that way. And that's how her and her family wanted it to work. And when I said it's not going to work that way, I got put in child support. My daughter was only 3 months old. I went to the child support hearing. The hearing officer, he didn't even want to do the order. He said, your daughter only 3 months. She's still on Pampers and milk. What money?
Yeah, we're supposed to take his advice and not date outside of our race because he says there's some issue with it. Meanwhile, he's running around making single baby mamas. Yeah, y'all. Make it make sense. But that really isn't the biggest part of the hypocrisy, y'all. That's really not the biggest part of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy goes even deeper than that because he's said time and time again, he's shouted it from the mountaintops that you can't be pro-black and date a white woman. You can't be pro-black and date outside of your race. But at the same exact time, his direct ancestor, right? His self-proclaimed direct ancestor, the man that he's dick riding from the grave, i.e. Frederick Douglas, not only was Frederick Douglas biracial, but Frederick Douglass also had a white wife. So how are you running around lying, saying that you're a part of the Frederick Douglass family? You're bigging him up. You're trying to put him on the name of your school and XYZ. You're trying to disrespect anybody else who dates interracially. Meanwhile, your godfather, if you will, your Lord and Savior, Frederick Douglass, had a white wife, but he don't want to talk about that. He don't want to talk about that for some strange reason. He wants to condemn and cast stones and cast judgment on everybody else for being with whoever they choose to be with. But Frederick Douglass had a white wife, and y'all, I didn't even know this until I did the research on the stream today. I didn't even know Frederick Douglass was biracial until I did the research on the stream today, y'all. This is as new to you as it is to me. Put a 1 in the chat if you're just learning for the first time that Frederick Douglass had a white wife. The same man that he holds in such high regard, the same man that he wants to put up on this pedestal.
Respect. Do you respect?
I don't talk about respect. I get tremendous respect from my people.
I'm not talking about that. Do you respect Frederick Douglass?
Obviously, yes.
But he had a white wife.
He did.
So that's what
I'm gonna clarify.
Why is that an issue? Why is that? If you put in the work and you have the history, who cares who you marry?
I already answered that question, and I told you I don't care how much work you put in. If you don't commit yourself to a black woman, ultimately you wasn't totally committed to the struggle.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying. Why the fuck you lying?
criticized, as I did on the Breakfast Club. Now, it has to be put in context. He didn't marry the white woman until he was an old man, after his wife, Anna Murray Douglas, of 50 years, a blue-black chocolate woman through whom all my cousins were.
Oh, Frederick Douglass, he did marry a white woman, but he was an old man when he did it, and he was married to a black woman first, and then the white woman was. He's still married outside of his race. You said you have no respect for it. You said you can't be pro-black if you date or marry outside of your race, and Frederick Douglass did exactly that. Hypocrisy, y'all. Hypocrisy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But he's gonna pull the Cynthia G, y'all. Cynthia G talks about the Pookies and the Ray Rays, but then she got impregnated by one. But Cynthia G says, "Yeah, but I didn't have a son. I have a daughter." He talks down on interracial dating. Frederick Douglass married interracially. Oh, but he did it when he was old. All right, y'all. All right, semantics. We getting into semantics.
Well, the only reason why I mentioned people's actions is because you yourself exclusively date black, yet you're one of the biggest scammers in our community. It's been 12 years and you still haven't.
Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that, bro? Oh, man.
And Umar's not going to like me because I believe that you can date who you want to date, just don't be a coon. And, we regard Frederick Douglass with high esteem, and he married a white woman at the end of the day. So I look at a man's actions more so than who he dates.
To your point that we can marry who we want and not be a coon. How is not building a family with a black woman? How can you be exempt from cooning? How are you not a sellout if you're giving white people that type of wealth?
What did this man just say? How can you be exempt from cooning if you're marrying a white woman? Third, did you just inadvertently call Frederick Douglass a coon? You're basically saying it's impossible to not be a coon and marry a white woman. Sir, Frederick Douglass married a white woman.
I want to clarify the Frederick Douglass piece. You're absolutely right. About a decade before his death as an old man, he married a white woman. But let's not forget about Queen Mother Anna Murray Douglas, who he was married to for nearly 50 years, who gave birth to all 5 of his children, who helped him escape from slavery to freedom, and who ran the Underground Railroad in Rochester, New York during his absence. I'm only bringing that up because we talk about the white woman so much that a lot of our children don't know. Frederick Douglass had a dark skin.
This motherfucker is deflecting like a bitch-made nigga. I said, hey, Frederick Douglass, he married a white woman. Well, you see, he did marry a white woman, but we got to remember he married a black woman first, and he was with a black woman, and she was such a good black woman, and remember, he married a black woman first. What are you talking about? So it's cool to marry a white woman if we marry a black woman first and then leave her? What is he talking about? Deflecting in its finest.
About a decade before his death as an old man, he married a white woman. But let's not forget about Queen Mother Anna Murray Douglas, who he was married to for nearly 50 years, who gave birth to all 5 of his children, who helped him escape from slavery to freedom, and who ran the Underground Railroad in Rochester, New York during his absence. I'm only bringing that up because we talk about the white woman so much that a lot of our children don't know. Frederick Douglass had a dark-skinned, chocolate, beautiful, nappy-headed wife. So I want to make sure Anna Murray Douglass gets her due. Now, to your point that we can marry who we want and not be a coon. How is not building a family with a black woman? How can you be exempt from cooning?
What did this man just say? How can you be exempt from cooning if you're marrying a white woman? Third, did you just inadvertently call Frederick Douglass a coon? You're basically saying it's impossible to not be a coon and marry a white woman. Sir, Frederick Douglass married a white woman. So I got this man so pressed. I got him so bent out of shape. I was the only one to call in and challenge his rhetoric. And he's calling Frederick Douglass a coon right now. Y'all peep game. He said, how is it possible to marry a white woman and not be a coon? Frederick is rolling in his grave.
To your point that we can marry who we want and not be a coon. How is not building a family with a black woman? How can you be exempt from cooning if you do not build family with black woman?
So by your own rhetoric, it's okay if we marry a white woman as long as we marry a black woman first.
No, you should not be marrying a white woman at all. If the salvation of the African people rests on the shoulders of the African family, do we not have an obligation to be with our own women?
Interesting. And I believe that you exclusively date sisters, right?
Yes, and what about?
And I slid in there, and I understand that you exclusively date sisters, right? Why is it so important for me to confirm whether or not he solely dates sisters? You'll see in just a moment, but I got his confirmation.
Argument. Women on average outlive their husbands. So when we transition, if we married a snow bunny, is she going to use any of your wealth to empower the black community after you're gone? How are you not a sellout if you're giving white people?
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I mentioned people's actions is because you yourself exclusively date black, yet you're one of the biggest scammers in our community. It's been 12 years and you still haven't.
Why you do me like that?
Man,
Why you do me like that, bro? Oh man. Oh
we
man.
was going good till
Oh,
Michael
man.
went a little left.
Mike, come
Michael
on.
went a little
Oh
left.
man. I thought the brother was a good brother.
Yeah, and you know,
As soon as I called this man a scammer, as soon as I referenced it's been 12 years and still no school, this man immediately looks to the host, then starts nervous laughter as if to tell the host, hey, you got to drop him down right now. And then he starts rubbing his thigh in a very nervous manner, trying to, I thought you was a good brother, Mike. I thought you was such a good brother. Mike, why you gotta do me like that, Mike? Why you gotta do me like that, Mike? You mean your bitch ass can gossip about who's dating who for hours on end, but as soon as somebody mentions you scamming with that school long con, oh, it's get him over. Oh, I thought you was a good brother. I thought you was a good brother, Mike. Why you do me like in 12 years?
Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that, bro? Oh
I want to
man.
get on to one more thing that I found was oh so jarring. This man, in classic Tether fashion, is also anti-reparations.
That if we got reparations, that would have helped.
Let me ask you a question. The question on the table. If we get reparations, will that help us? If somebody is mentally ill in a mental asylum, mental hospital,
Is he off the rip trying to equate black people in America as being mentally ill in a mental asylum? Why is the comparison between us with a mentally ill where's he going with this? Where's he going with this?
in a mental asylum, mental hospital, you give him $1 million.
Gone.
Does it reverse the illness?
No, I don't.
Does it do anything to treat his problem?
No.
So let's take that to a community. If a community has no
So he thinks that we mentally ill and we just so down bad, so we shouldn't get no money because we shouldn't know what to do with classic Tether shit, y'all. Classic Tether babble.
institutions, no way to trap the money in their community. They own none of the institutions, and you drop a couple $1 trillion in that community.
It's over.
How is that money going to benefit the people when all the institutions in the community that are going to take their money are not owned by people who look like them? I'm going to ask it another way.
We don't need to own all the businesses and institutions to better ourselves with money via the form of reparations. You took your ass to the white man's college to get your PhD. That wasn't a black-owned institution. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because we don't own the institutions. Nigga, it's been 10 years and you can't build a fucking school. What you talking about owning an institution? You can't even build one with over $1 million in donations. Stop the cap. This man got his reparations, y'all. All the black folk done sent him $1 million or $2 under the guise he gonna build us a school one day, but we shouldn't get nothing.
If we don't responsibly spend the money we already have,
how can we spend more?
What makes you think giving you more is going to change your situation? Now, let me say this. I want to be clear. I support reparations.
Okay.
For sure.
I support it. The reparations movement was born from the Pan-Africanist movement. I support reparations.
No, it was not. You conscious coon clowns have been talking about Amhotep and Amun-Ra and we're ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, and y'all wasn't talking shit about reparations. What are you smoking? What are you smoking? Oh my gosh, I think I know what he's smoking.
They are contacting the college to try to force them to cancel my lecture this Thursday to close out Black History Month. They're claiming I smoke crack. They are
Yeah, we know what you smoking.
Don't support is thirsty, opportunistic Negroes
who are pushing for reparations externally before we have delivered reparations internally to ourselves. In other words,
oh my God, back with the conscious bullshit. We gotta eternally get our reparations inside ourselves before we can get any money because we don't own the institutions and the nigga, shut up. But you getting donations for businesses and institutions. Exactly, Reka, exactly. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. He's not against reparations, but we gotta internally do that. Oh my God, you a coon, you a buffoon, you a sellout, you a scammer, you a grifter, you a runner, you a runner, you a track star, and this shit is ridiculous. This shit is oh so ridiculous, y'all. Tariq Nasheed let Umar Johnson have a little piece of his mind, so I'll leave you with a little message from our boy Tariq.
This fat fuck nigga, Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, he just did a live video. Now, let me start over. For those who don't know, Umoist, the moist fucking walrus-looking nigga, put up a post today just disrespecting me, talking about he gonna address me and Boyce Watkins tonight. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this is not a good look for the family. But look, I don't let this whole ass nigga. Yeah, I just saw the live stream on Instagram. He's making threats about what he's gonna do physically if people got his name in his, if we got his name in our mouth, talking about me and Boyce Watkins. Nigga, Umoist, your name is in my fucking mouth. If you put, this nigga's doing all that snipping and blinking. If you put my name in your mouth, it's gonna get physical, nigga. Umar fucking Johnson, Umar bitch make Johnson. Your name is in my mouth, nigga. I'm saying your bitch ass name. Your name is in my fucking mouth. You just say, I'm gonna get physical. Hello, imaginary goons? Clown ass nigga. Look. Dude. Umar Johnson, big fat fuck nigga, bitch ass con ass nigga. Oh, look, let me apologize. Jermaine Shoemaker, whatever the fuck your name is, nigga. Yeah, he's gonna call the Phantom Goons. He's gonna call the Phantom fucking Goons. This fat fuck boy been taking shots at me for a long time. As you have noticed this, Umar has taken shots at me for a long time. I've done nothing but help this nigga. I helped this nigga by putting him in my movie. Do you know this nigga just did a live stream talking about I owe him a favor because of him he made Hidden Colors pop off. This nigga's on live stream talking about, Tariq should have had my back, sniffing and blinking. Tariq should have had my back because I did him a favor with Hidden Colors. I made Hidden Colors pop off. Fuck. My fucking dude, I've been so neutral with this whole ass nigga. Understand, fat fuck boy, you ain't gonna do shit. Your name is in my mouth. I'm gonna keep saying it, and you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. This nigga's been talking slick about me for years, and I've let it slide. He's a fuck boy, man. Umar's a fuck boy. I stayed. People, man, y'all don't start that. Man, y'all can't be doing this, man. How much longer I gotta let this fake ass, con ass, fraudulent ass nigga just take shots at me, man? Enough is enough. Damn. I'm defending this nigga. He just did a video. You talking about you neutral? You didn't have my back. You said charge it to the game. If Umar stole something, I didn't say all that. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? This dude, Umar, man, he has been taking shots at me for the longest. I put him in my movie. He takes a shot at me. I defend this nigga against the stripper. When that shit popped off, I defended him. He came out shitting on me. Put up some tweets talking about when I went on my code of conduct tour. He's like, yeah, code of conduct, just keep my name out your mouth. The fuck? Then he deleted the tweet. He been doing little shit like that for a minute, man. I let it slide because I'm like, if I go in on this nigga, that's gonna look bad for the movement, what we trying to do. I don't want it to be all crazy, but he's going beyond subliminals. Umar has gone beyond subliminals. He's been taking shots at me for years. I've let them slide. Family, I would like for you to find any public comment that I made dissing Umar. Hold on, somebody said this is Umar sneak dissing me last year. I mean, people send them shits all the time. Hold on.
If I wasn't the most requested scholar in the world, if I wasn't the most popular voice on the circuit, they wouldn't care where I got my doctorate from. It would be irrelevant. It only matters because they wish that they were in my spot. So I'll tell them, like I tell you, if you want the top spot, come and get it. Okay?
That's a nigga on the narcotic. I'm in the top spot. I'm the best. This nigga's sitting in struggle hotels talking about how great he is. Fuck that, nigga. I'm the best. I'm the top scholar. I'm the most requested. I'm in the Motel 6 and I'm on the top. That shit is corny. You sound like a fucking idiot, dude. And you've been sounding like a motherfucking idiot. That's why people back up off your ass. I ain't diss you. I'm like, I ain't co-signing this nigga shit. So I just stay out of your bullshit. I let you self-destruct, fuck nigga. Talking that stupid shit you've been talking for years. But this bitch nigga has been taking little shots. I remember he did one lecture. I think it was down in Miami. He was like, yeah, I know Tariq. Tariq is going to give some money to the Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglas school. As much money I done made him. And then he just got on the live stream talking about he done made Hidden Colors hot. That's that shit. Sabir Bay was talking that. Them niggas from North Philly. Is that like a North Philly thing? And I love Philly. I got a lot of love for Philly. And Philly done ran that nigga about it. I heard niggas in Philly on the streets don't fuck with that nigga. Niggas in the street. Now, I donated money to this. non-existent fucking school. I donated some money to the school. I've been trying to help this motherfucker for years, and he didn't act like he did us a favor. He's acting like he did me a favor. I made your movie hot. I made the Hidden Color series hot. Bitch nigga, Umar, you've been in a whole bunch of fucking documentaries. None of them have popped off, fuck nigga. Are you listening, fat fuck ass nigga? None of them have popped off except mine. What are you talking about, nigga? You've been in a bunch of fucking films and nobody never heard of them except mine. How you help me? You done a bunch of shit that don't pop off. How have you helped me? I got 2 movies now that's on the #1 spot. You ain't in them. How you help me? Fuck is you talking about? Is this nigga on the narcotic? You sound like a fat hoe. Your name is in my mouth. What you gonna do? Fuck all that. We can get in the boxing ring. We gonna fight. Stop tweeting it in and come fight. Stop all the Twitter banging, nigga, and come see me. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm with the shits. Get off the internet and come see me. You know where I am, hoe ass nigga. I'm not nowhere that's I'm not like you. I'm not in little random Motel 6s and shit like that, sucking my own dick, talking about how I'm the best. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm Papa. Nigga running around talking about he Papa. Get the fuck out of here, corny nigga. You sound like a motherfucking idiot, nigga. You can come see me. I'm at my office every day in Chatsworth. I'm not that hard to find. If you want to come see me, bitch nigga, you come see me and get off the fucking internet. We can do this. I'm the best. I'll get you. Get me, nigga. Come get me, Umar Johnson. Your fat fucking bitch ass name is in my mouth. Come get me. I'm saying your name over and over again. If you say my name again, your name again, Umar the big fat bitch ass nigga Johnson. Now, people are like, man, he's having a breakdown. He's going through some things. Stall him out, Tariq. Fuck him. He's been going through a breakdown for a couple of years. Umar, look, listen to me, family. Listen. Excuse me, it's hot in here. Hold on. Yeah. I got my heater on. This heater is right on my throat. But this nigga is trying to present himself like some kind of conscious Suge Knight. Nigga, I'm so with the shit, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Umar, I'm not Seti. I'm not Brother Polite. No disrespect to him or Seti. I'm not Boyce. I'm not these dudes, and I'm not saying anything negative about them, but nigga, that rah-rah shit don't work on me. You gotta come see me. If you with the shits, be with the shits and stop all that gangster talk on the internet. Nigga, Umar, I'm gonna tell you, if you ever step to me, nigga, I will tie your motherfucking beard into Bantu knots and make you my bitch. Like I said, nigga, I'll snatch your fucking dashiki off and I'll slap your titties, nigga. I'll put some Nefertiti nipple rings on your bitch ass. You ain't gonna do shit, my nigga. If you gonna do it, do it. Get the fuck off the internet and you do that shit, my nigga. Fuck you think you talking to? If you say my name, it's gonna be consequences. Well, motherfucker, let's get the consequences popping and stop tweeting, bitch ass. Let's get the consequences popping. You ain't gonna do shit. You flabby and sick and I'll slap your motherfucking kufi off, nigga. Fake ass, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, you been eating off me for fucking, what, 5 years? When did I put the first Hidden Colors out? You know what the problem is with this nigga? This is the problem with this bitch ass nigga Umar. This is why he been taking little shots. Because see, Umar, in every group of people, in every group, and we're talking about the Hidden Colors group, in every group, there's always a David Ruffin. In every group, there's always the Bobby Brown. In every group, there's always the Eddie Kane Jr. It's always that one nigga who think the shit is really all about him. Is that one insecure ass nigga, wounded, emotionally unstable nigga. You give him a little shine, and they don't know how to take any kind of notoriety or any kind of praise. So what happens, they get on some ego shit and don't know how to handle it. And when people give them compliments and praises, they take that shit to another level and start riding their own dick. That nigga's the David Ruffin of the Hidden Colors series. Nigga, it's Umar Johnson and the Hidden Colors. Shit, it's David Ruffin and the Temptations. No, man, look, this nigga's on some fuckboy shit. He's a fat fuckboy. Your name is in my mouth, Umar. Do something. Your name is in my mouth, fat fuckboy. Jerome, what's his name? Jermaine, whatever the fuck his name is. Do something. Don't make threats, Umar. Don't make threats to me. I want you to do what you're going to do. Don't make threats to me, my nigga. Don't sit on the internet with your little hat on and the ball on top and you talking to imaginary goons. Nigga, get up off the internet and come do something, nigga. I'm in the same spot. My office out here in Chatsworth, I'm there every day, nigga. I'm not hard to find. Do something, fat nigga. Do something. Do something. I don't play with niggas like you. You ain't about that fucking life, my nigga. You ain't about that life. All that tough gangster rah-rah talk. You ain't about that. You and I know that you a big fuck nigga. You and I know you try to talk all that gangster shit behind your little moist hotep beard to try to look tough, but we know you a big soft cupcake marshmallow ass nigga. We can tell that by the shit you were talking with that stripper when she got up on your ass and exposed your simping ass, you big fat simping cupcaking nigga on a text message sounding like a 15-year-old bitch nigga. The stripper running game on your dumb ass. See, that right then, I knew wasn't no school gonna be dope when I saw the way that nigga was cupcaking with that stripper. I wanna smash your cookies. That nigga tweeted that broad, I wanna smash your cookies. Just real corny, dumb nigga shit. I wanna see you. I got to see that booty. I got to see that booty. When I was reading that nigga's text messages to that stripper, I'm like, shit. Nigga. I said, this nigga ain't got no fucking game. I said, this nigga ain't about to be on no fucking school. This nigga ain't really used to no real pussy. The way that nigga was cupcaking in those stripper tweets, then I knew wasn't no school. And that nigga's been making bullshit excuses about that school ever since. I'm not shocked. That nigga's been lying about that school. And then it came to the realization, Umar ain't planning on no school. He never was. And this is a harsh reality, family, because understand this. Let me say this. Umar's two things. And this is the dilemma that a lot of people have. Umar, number one, very good speaker. Great speaker. On the other hand, he's a fraudulent bitch-ass fuckboy. That's the dilemma that a lot of people are dealing with. That nigga's both. He's a great speaker and a fraudulent, con-ass, insecure, fat fuckboy. You understand? So a lot of people, they know, and let's be real, at this point, you guys understand, even fans of his, you know that this nigga's a fucking con artist at this point. You know good and fucking well this nigga ain't about to build no school. That's why I ain't about to be out here lying for this nigga. There is no school. There is no school, and there never was. This nigga is a traveling preacher. I'm the biggest scholar. I'm the most requested scholar on the planet. Nigga, they request us all over the place, but I don't just take any fucking lecture because I run businesses. That's not my only source of income. And other people ain't bragging about going on lectures. We've been going on lectures for years. People in the Cabo, just so many people. They've been doing lectures for the longest. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. I turned down 80% of the lectures that's offered me. I run businesses. I got other sources of income. Umar, you a traveling fucking preacher. That's your only source of income, going around the country scamming motherfuckers. That's your only source of income, nigga. That's why you were broadcasting from hotels all the time. Not like you're doing something fly, nigga. That's your only source of income. You're a traveling minister, and all you're doing is just telling people about the building fund that never gets built. They do that at churches all the time. A lot of churches got the building fund, and the building never gets built. And let me say this, because I'm not going to go back and forth. You know, I'm going to want to hit a quitter. You dig? I ain't gonna go back and forth. This is gonna be really my last time really talking about this fat fraudulent fuck nigga. I can say what I gotta say one time. Ain't no school happening. It don't take 3 years to get a fucking school, and you got damn near $500,000 fucking dollars. It don't take that long to get a school. There's a million things you could have done to get a school. This nigga's been coming up with every excuse on the planet. Well, my bank. What happened? The cracker's trying to get my bank, and they're trying to put liens on me because that's what the crackers do. They trying to see what I'm doing for the boys. Ain't no school, man. Somebody say he's calling Ola out. Fuck Umar. He's a big fat bitch lying ass nigga. Ain't no school, family. Y'all just come, and deep down y'all know that, but y'all like, okay, we've been supporting him all this long, so let's just keep on because he talks good. He talks good. Ain't no school. Ain't no school, family. And you could look at some of the lies this nigga's been saying about the school. Well, I almost had $1 million from an athlete, but the stripper thing messed it up. So it was that maggot bitch that messed it up for everybody. Because I almost got $1 million. When he's saying shit like that, I'm like, oh God, fuck. Man, I'm like, dude, I'm like, man, Umar's a fraud. I'm sorry, family. And let me say this, Black society, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. I legitimized Umar Johnson. This is why the shit comes back on me. This is why I've been trying to stay out of it, but the shit is coming back on me. The shit keeps coming back on me because they know that I legitimized Umar Johnson. Nobody knew who the fuck Umar Johnson was before he was in my movie, and he knows that. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. My friend Rita, shout out to Rita G. Rita sent me a link of this nigga. He was on a public access show. some random show, you know, with like 5 or 6 people watch at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I said, oh, my man is talking real good shit. Let me get him in the movie along with some of these other people. And the fact that not only is he disrespecting me to say, I made your movie hot, you're disrespecting Brother Kaba, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, motherfucker. You can't hold a candle to people like Dr. Welsing and these other folks. It ain't about you. Like, these people ain't shit and you just that nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, Umar. You fat bitch-ass Missy Elliott-shaped nigga. You disrespect Bill Valentine and all these other great people who was in the fucking movie. Dr. Welsing, all these people, you disrespecting all of them. I'm the best. Big Papa's coming to Dallas. Big Papa's coming. Nigga sitting up talking about he Big Papa and all this old bullshit. I've seen lectures of this nigga talking about how all these other scholars are mad at me. They just jealous because I'm at a lecture at the Hampton Inn and they jealous because I'm cuter than them too. Fuck. This nigga, it's a David Ruffin. It's always a David Ruffin ass nigga like him. It's always a bitch ass David Ruffin ass nigga like him. And this nigga's always talking about what he's done. Umar has not done shit tangible for nobody. He has not done anything quantifiable for nobody. Point to something that Umar Johnson has done quantifiable. He'll say some shit. Well, I saved lives. No, nobody saved lives like me. You can't quantify that. You understand? He's always trying to name some.
Y'all, I'm over here smoking and dying with you. Oh man, that's my first time watching this. This is absolutely crazy. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I'm so glad that he does not issue any form of copyright strikes because I am certainly not following fair use right now. But he is roasting the shit out of this man. And shout out to Jarrett. Thank you so much for the cash app, brother. I appreciate the contribution.
Quantifiable shit. I'm the most requested. You can't quantify that. Notice the little word games this fuck nigga's doing. Notice the little word games. Umar Johnson saved lives. You can't quantify that. I saved lives if we're gonna go there. What have you done tangible? You ain't done a motherfucking thing tangible but lie and steal money from people. Nigga, you stole money. That's what it is. Ain't no school and ain't gonna be no school. And you just keep looking for ways to deflect from that. So now he's gonna conjure up a beef with me. So now he can go around talking about a beef with me so he don't have to talk about he stole that fucking money. He don't have to answer to that because now he's into some other beef shit. You can talk about everything else except talking about that money you done put in your motherfucking pocket, nigga. And I apologize to Black society for him and my part in legitimizing this nigga. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. I brought my audience to the game. I already had an audience. I've been doing lectures way before the Hidden Color series. Sold out lectures, just talking about dating, relationships, all types of regular shit. I already had a built-in audience. I've been on mainstream television. I was doing that when I started doing the Hidden Color series. They were about to give me, I had 3 fucking offers for television shows. If you guys listen to my old Ustream shows, I was showing pilots and I was showing behind the scenes stuff of pilots we were doing. And dude, so I had a whole bunch of other shit, but I chose to do the Hidden Color series because it was something that was needed. But this nigga talking about how he made the shit pop off. Well, nigga, how come you ain't got nothing else popping off? How come none of your other shit popped off, Umar? How come none of your other DVDs that you've been in popped off? None of them popped off, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Umar's a fraud, man. I'm sorry. And this nigga's been frauding for a minute, man. His whole thing, I'm the descendant of Frederick Douglas. I'm the descendant of all that yelling and shit. He's a preacher. I am a descendant of Frederick Douglas.
And so we
all
paid
that
respect
yelling.
earlier to the Honorable Frederick Douglass, my direct ancestor, and it's only fitting and it's only with respect that if we're gonna big up the masculine energy, we gotta big up the feminine energy. And we know that Queen Mother Harriet and Frederick Douglass were very, very good friends. Some even say may have been cousins, which means I'm related to Harriet Tubman. I ain't gonna even get into that right now. And so we paid respects.
And then blinking and all that old bullshit. Just because a nigga say some shit passionately, that don't mean the shit is real. He runs these little psychological games and shit. Yeah, man, I've been on international television, so doing this, that wasn't nothing. I've already had the international spotlight. That ain't shit. But you get a nigga like Umar, who nobody knew. And then you put this nigga on a big screen all around the world, and people will start telling you, hey, man, you were great, man. You were the shit. You were the shit, Umar, man. You great. Then all of a sudden, you're sitting in a damn hotel room. I am great. I am. You know what? Not only am I great, I'm the best. I'm great, and I'm the best, and I'm better than everybody.